had the Root Cause Research Center, and this was based on a community request, is we mapped land ownership in Russell. And it's so important to map ownership because you have things like opportunity zones. You had the TIF proposal that just came out a few weeks ago around this idea that Russell will benefit from investment. But most of the land in Russell is not owned by people in Russell. As a matter of fact, there's more land in Russell owned by the public sector and owned by entities outside the West End than is owned by people in the West End. So people in the West, if people in the West End are renters and we're dealing with absentee landlords, those absentee landlords are going to benefit from the investment while the people who live on that land are going to continue to be extracted from. I've been working on a mapping project recently, and it's amazing how much of the land in the West End is owned by people in the Highlands with Highlands addresses, right? And therefore, black rent constantly flows out of West Louisville, has surplus capital for other neighborhoods. So this is a map of all the owner-occupied properties in Russell. So only about 11% of the land in Russell is actually owner-occupied. About 13% of the land is owned by addresses outside the state. So we have more investor properties in Russell than we do owner-occupied parcels. And you can see when we map this, there's a lot of people on land. A lot of the landowners are in California, up and down the coast. A lot of people in the Midwest. And what this means is that when gentrification comes, these investor properties get sold really quickly at high rates. And so next I want to talk about